losses we mentioned earlier, 22 have come by way of knockout. He fought his first 25 fights in his native Mexico. He lost only once. Then he took a ring hiatus that approached 3 years. Ramirez returned to the ring in 2017 after he relocated to Denver, and he did so with mixed results. He lost the first of those 2 fights against undefeated Eastern European prospects, then had a career best win in December of last year when he halted the comeback of Michael Perez with a knockout in the 8th round. Ramirez lost his most recent fight to 2008 U.S. Olympian Javier Molina. That was in Costa Mesa, California. He lost by unanimous decision earlier this year. He's an aggressive fighter, good punching power, and we expect that he will bring the fight to Ergashev tonight. And Steve, let's go behind the numbers, and if he does that, should be pretty interesting.
Oh yeah. For Abdiel Ramirez, Barry, we start with making tough matches. Yes, Ramirez has dropped 3 of his last 4, but the losses came against 2 unbeaten fighters and a former Olympian who was 18-2. That one win. The win that stands out, Barry mentioned it, it came last year against tough Showbox alum Michael Perez, and Ramirez stopped Perez. Big win. And Road Warrior, not Warrior, Warrior. Compare the records. Ramirez 23-1-1 in his native Mexico, only 1-3 in the USA.
Shohjahon Ergashev had a long and a distinguished amateur career and was on the Uzbekistan national team for 6 years. He's been a pro now for more than 3 years, and he's won 16 fights in a row, has not had a loss, and has had 14 knockouts. He's a left-hander, been training with Sugar Hill Stewart in Detroit, as he has done for all 5 of his fights here in the U.S. Ergashev is a power puncher. He just tries to knock your head off with every punch. He made his Showbox debut in his 2nd U.S. appearance in January of last year, and he scored a dramatic 3rd-round stoppage of previously undefeated Sonny Fredrickson in a fight during which, according to CompuBox, he did not throw a single jab. He racked up 3 more knockouts in 4 fights, came back to Showbox for his most recent fight. That was in February. That was another step-up fight. This one against undefeated 6'4" left-hander Mikhail Fox. Ergashev won a 10-round decision that was closer, really, than was reflected on the scorecards in that fight. He landed again. 2 jabs. Count them. 2 jabs. Let's go behind the numbers with Ergashev.
Barry, we start with friendly shores. Here's all you need to know about what makes Ergashev worth watching. He's faced his toughest competition in the USA, and his record here, 5-0. It's time. A number of factors indicate or suggest at least that Ergashev is approaching contender status. He's 27, he's now a 10-round fighter, and he's coming off a win in his toughest test to date. And set the timer. Ergashev, quick starter. 11 of his 14 KOs have come in the 1st or 2nd round. And keep in mind, Ramirez has been stopped twice.
All right, once again, we take it to the center of the ring for the introduction of the fighters in our 2nd fight of the evening. Here once more is our ring announcer, Thomas Treiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, Showbox, the new generation continues with 10 rounds scheduled in the super lightweight division, and it is being brought to you by Salida Promotions in association with Tony Holden Productions and Showtime, along with their great sponsor, Gorilla Energy Drink. Our 3 judges scoring on a 10-point must system will be Henry Ellick, Henry Gary, and David Sutherland. When the bell rings, our referee in charge, 3rd man of the ring, will be Gerald Ritter. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, he's wearing black with green and red and weighed in at 141 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, by way of Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, he brings a professional record consisting of 24 wins, 4 defeats, 1 draw, with 22 of his 24 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Abdiel El Mortero Ramirez. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing white with black and weighed in at an even 140 pounds. Hailing from Fergana, Uzbekistan, he is undefeated with 16 wins. 14 of his 16 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Shohjahon, descendant of Tamerlan Ergashev.
Okay, fighters. Okay. You received your instructions earlier in the dressing room. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Touch your gloves and get after it.
Well, the numbers are interesting. Last time out, Ergashev faced Michael Fox, who stood 6'4". Tonight he gets Ramirez, who's 5'5½". So Ergashev will be punching down instead of punching up, but he will be punching. Rules, same as our first fight, no standing 8, no 3 knockdown rule. Only the ref can stop the fight. The fighter can't be saved by the bell in any round, and the fight becomes official after 4 rounds. Barry Tompkins.
All right, thank you very much, Steve Farhood. Raul Marquez also alongside for this one, and Ergashev says, I'm going to try to box, but you know what, don't expect me to change my style. And he starts with a big left hand that sailed over the head of Ramirez.
And he cut that distance quick because he didn't even let Ramirez come out of the blue corner.
We've seen him do that every time we've seen him.
Ergashev is an amateur, 6 years on the Uzbek national team.
Stop!
And Ramirez, only 50 amateur fights. Turned pro pretty young.
And Ergashev again just comes out bombing. Left hand of the body, that was a pretty good shot.
You see Ramirez the more experienced in terms of number of bouts and rounds.
Another big left hand from Ergashev. Chopping left hand. Ramirez already in retreat a bit here.
Yeah. Ergashev is, he's not crowding him. He keeps touching with the jab and trying to catch him at the end of his shots.
Combination, 2 combinations back to back. Ramirez got them with the right hand, but he took a right hand.
Right now, southpaw against southpaw.
Yeah. Combination again, both the top of the head by Ergashev. Right hand of the body, backs Ramirez up. Ergashev busy, just not letting Ramirez get on track. Another combination.
Short, sharp, explosive combinations by Ergashev.
Good time Ramirez got there with the right hand, and he backed Ergashev up. Big left hand there.
Ergashev landed flush.
Yeah, Ramirez. And he's taking some solid shots there.
He's using his feet really well, Ergashev.
And he said we're going to see more footwork, and so far we're seeing it.
Yeah, nice angles, giving him good angles. Ramirez tried to hold that time. He got hit with a left hand.
But the difference here, you know,
good right hand that time.
Compared to his other opponents, you don't have to look for Ramirez. Ramirez is right there in front of him. So.
Yeah, a little bit different than fighting Michael Fox. Huh?
And Sonny Fredrickson, too.
Yes, who was 6'1".
Yes.
Well, the punching down part has not been a problem. Oh, good left hand again. Solid left hand. Countless left hands here in this first round. There's a right hand that knocked Ramirez sideways. Good body shots, too.
Ergashev really getting some good leverage on him shots. Look at his stance, you know, his weight is right in the center, not leaning too much.
Big round so far for Ergashev.
And he landed a high percentage of his shots, and he did it throwing in combination.
Yes, he did.
Hey, good balance. Everything, good jab, good rhythm. One thing. Bang, bang. Fine, more. Yeah, please more. Very good.
You mentioned Ergashev punching in combination. Jab, jab, right, jab, jab, left, and another right. He's very, very, very poised in there. Dishing out a lot of punishment in that first round. Very accurate. That left hand, Ramirez took it well, but I don't think he could take too many more.
Yeah, how many of them can he take?
That's what I was going to say. Cumulatively, big round. Ergashev really sets down on his punches nicely too. Round 2. And again, Ramirez is right there for Ergashev. That helps.
And Ergashev, usually when a fighter throws 100 or more punches around, a lot of them are softer. Ergashev threw 113 punches, but a lot were big power shots.
Yeah. Just kind of pouring that jab, just a measuring rod.
That's it, measuring stick to land the big left hand.
Step into the left hand that time. Combination with the body. Right hand. Got power in both hands. Another good right hand, a short one. Ramirez for the right hand and a left of his own.
Yeah, he's got to stick to him, get closer. He's got to stick to him.
Yeah, Ergashev just kind of shows that jab. Ergashev working the body pretty well too. Nice combination again.
There's real good snap on Ergashev's punches.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really believe if Ramirez is able to take these big shots early, it's going to be interesting what happens in the second half of the fight.
He's taking a lot.
Yeah, but
I know he's
there. Working himself inside, slowly.
Yeah, most of Ergashev's fights have been very short.
That's where Ramirez wants to be. Combination of the body of Ramirez as Ergashev covers up and comes back with a combination of his own.
And we're seeing a lot of more combination punching by Ergashev. You know, his last 2 fights that we've seen here on Showbox is more a buffet of left hands.
Yeah. He also, Ergashev looks like there's nothing coming his way that he has to respect. Ramirez has landed a lot of shots, but he has landed some power shots. And
I'm surprised that Ramirez's face hasn't busted up or opened up at all.
Good left hand again. Clean left hand.
Oh.
Another one. That was half push and half knockdown, but I think we're going to call it a knockdown. 4, 5. Crowd doesn't like this. 7, 8. There was clearly a punch, but there was also clearly a push. Ergashev right back on top of Ramirez. Good left hand again that Ramirez ducked right into. And a right hand comes over the top. Another combination to the head. Ramirez still there at the bell. Ergashev kind of looked at him like, what are you doing here?
Ramirez is taking some big shots.
Rinse it off. I need a little bit of cut. Where's my wrestling? I need my info. Stop. Deep breaths. Where's some water? Come on. No, not info. I need that. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. You hit you with a couple body shots? Deep breaths. There you go. Now snap out of it. Give me the grease. Give me the grease. Yeah.
Snap out of it, Barry.
That's mixed. This one's mixed.
Ergashev has been dominant with his left hand. Southpaw with the left hand. Again, in combination, he finishes with a right hook, which is always puts you back on balance when you finish with a hook. And he's landing it overhand, he's landing it straight, he's landing it every which way. Now that's clearly a push.
Yeah.
Did he land a punch? Yes, but the push came well after the punch.
Yes.
But Gerald Ritter, we often say this to the fans who are watching. Gerald Ritter ruled it a knockdown, thus the judges have to score it a knockdown.
Right.
That makes it a 10-8 round for Ergashev.
Another big combination for Ergashev. And a 5-punch combination that knocks Ramirez backward. Now Ergashev trying to close the deal. Another left hand and another one. Ramirez stumbles backward another step.
What a chin.
I'm sure Ergashev is thinking, what do I have to do here?
Yes. because he changes it up. He throws big bombs, the left hand, hard jab, then he throws 5-punch combinations, back to big bombs. And
another combination on the third left hand behind that. Again, it got Ramirez going backward. Now Ramirez steps right back in. Swelling around the eyes of Ramirez as well.
And Ramirez's punches are so much wider than Ergashev. Ramirez pouring in his right eye.
Yeah, that right eye's going to close up. I don't think it's going to.
Ergashev just trying to close the deal there. Again, Ramirez goes backward. Another combination ends with a right hand. Another good right hand from Ergashev. Missed with that one. Scored with the left and another left behind it. And again, Ramirez stumbles backward but falls forward. Right hand again, and a big one from Ergashev. Ramirez just will not go down. Body shot, left hand, right hand behind that.
Ramirez doesn't want to give Ergashev that high real knockout that we've been waiting to see from Ergashev, but I think we got a chance to see it, guys.
I would bet
it's coming.
Yeah. And the two-punch combination ending with a good right hand to the head from Ramirez.
Wow.
Now Ergashev back on attack. A right hand and a swinging left hand behind it. Ramirez back into the ropes once more.
Ramirez's biggest problem at this point is going to be that right eye. Because Raul hit it on the head when he said the only chance Ramirez has is take the fight into the second half. Maybe Ergashev punches himself out.
He would think after 3 rounds like this or 6 rounds like this, he's probably going to punch himself out. I mean, he's loading up with every shot.
Yeah, he is.
He's throwing a lot of combinations that we hadn't seen before in the past.
Ramirez just keeps coming back.
You see the total punches. Ergashev, 302 shots in 3 rounds, and that's a running total. So he's averaging more than 100 shots per round.
And Ramirez is still there. He's hit him with everything. And I mean solid shots.
Is Ergashev getting tired?
Missed with that right hand.
He's slowed down.
Another combination. Not as much steam in that last exchange.
No. I mean, he won the round, but this is what makes it interesting here. Let's see.
But I think Steve, your point's well taken. It's going to be the big issue. They've not gotten in swelling yet.
What's up? It's all arm punches. If you can withstand it, you've done it. I need you to move your head a little bit more, okay, baby? Are you all right?
It's all arm punches.
Okay?
Hey, that's good motivation. I mean, you got to motivate your guy in the corner, but
okay?
Oh, that's power
it's
shots.
all arm with his shit, though, okay? Second down, let's go.
They never did get end swell on that cut, on that swelling.
There might have been an end swell wrapped around the towel.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't see
or
it,
ice.
Maybe.
Or ice, maybe.
Or ice. So this is round 4.
So, Raul, you don't think those were arm punches? It's easy to say they're arm punches when you're not the one getting hit.
Exactly.
I know there was a hand at the end of the arm, I'll tell you that.
I mean, a lot of other fighters would have been down from that.
Well, what comes first? Does Ergashev get rid of his man, or does Ergashev get rid of all his energy?
Well, that's going to be interesting. I mean, toward the end of that round, he did not have as much zip, but let's see.
His last 3 fights, Ramirez has averaged 86 punches a round. That's busy. Tonight, 47 punches per round. There's only one guy doing serious punching in this fight.
Short left hand.
Delayed reaction. He got hurt there.
Short left hand.
He ran right into it.
And another one. I think Ramirez is in some trouble now. That was caught on the hands, and Ramirez still almost went down. Ramirez doesn't have a lot left here.
No, and he's against the ropes. We haven't seen that yet in this fight.
Ergashev, left hand, top of the head. Ramirez falls into the ropes and fights off the ropes once again. Left hand again, a short one, and another left hand.
The referee's he's gonna stop it.
Yeah, Ramirez is in big trouble
that's
here.
it.
Another combination. Ramirez slips, doesn't go down. Ergashev trying to finish right here, and that's it. It is over. Stopped by Gerald Ritter, and well stopped.
No reason to let that fight keep going.
So much punishment. Too much.
It wouldn't be boxing in Oklahoma without the Ritter brothers as the referees.
That's right. Sure. That's right. I mean, being game in boxing is a good thing to a point, I think.
Yes.
For Ergashev, I mean, he did what he said he was going to do. Fought a guy who was made to order.
Right, yeah. I mean, Ramirez was right there for him, but we saw more footwork. He threw more combinations. He was controlling the distance. He wasn't crowding himself like he did in the past other fights. I mean, fought very well. Just fought a guy that took a lot of shots, a lot of heavy shots.
He sure did. There's a lot to like about Ergashev.
He was impressive. You know, against Michael Fox, he won. And going in, I said, I would be surprised if he looks good winning. He didn't look great winning. It was a close fight. This fight, he won. And I would have been surprised if he hadn't looked good winning.
Right.
And he did look good.
Yeah.
So styles, you know, are the key.
And he had the right guy in front of him to make him look at it, show different dimensions.
Tough guy. Had a tough guy in front of him.
It's a different level of fighter. But Ergashev did show us some stuff. Combination punching, using his feet a little more than we've seen in the past.
Look at that.
That's
a lot
respect.
of heart, yeah. A lot of heart for Ramirez. I mean, you got to give him credit for taking them shots too. And I think Ergashev knows that.
Well, I think that's basically what he was saying. I mean, I think there's a bit of a language barrier here.
And look at the percentage of power shots landed by Ergashev. 53%. We've said it many times. Anytime you land anywhere near 50% of your power punches, you're not going to lose the fight. And that was pretty much the story right there. A lot of punches from Ergashev.
All right, let's take it to the center of the ring. Thomas Triber will make it all official. Thomas?
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes of round number 4. Our referee in charge, Gerald Ritter, waves off the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Shohjahon, descendant of Tamerlan Ergashev.
Well, Shohjahon Ergashev told us when we met with him yesterday, he said, I'll give you a 100% guarantee that this fight will not go the distance.
I'm not doubting him anymore, that's for sure.
So he made good on his 100% promise.
Well, you know, we knew going in Ergashev was exciting. What we didn't know is how much quality was it. I think he showed a couple of dimensions we hadn't seen before. You notice they are punching at the exact right range. Now, with all this said, he was in with an opponent. There was a push that was ruled as a knockdown by Ritter. Should not have been. He was in with an opponent who was just made for him. And after fighting Michael Fox, he deserved an opponent who was made for him. But Ergashev picking his shots well. We'll never know what would have happened in the second half of the fight, but it doesn't really matter because if you hurt your man enough in the first half of the fight, you don't have to worry about pooping out in the second half of the fight. And just for the record, Ergashev has been 10 rounds a couple of times. Good stoppage by Gerald Ritter.
So Ergashev now 17-0, 15 knockouts. Did get his man out of there as he said he would.